The Museum of Modern Art is on West 53rd Street in Midtown Manhattan. To the west of the building were a series of old brownstones that were eventually torn down in the late 80s, early 90s, I think, for a renovation for the museum. On these brownstones, on a daily basis, artists from all over the city would gather, spread their blankets and their stands out, put their images, their photographs on the steps, and sell their images and their artwork to museum patrons and primarily tourists. One of these artists was an Orthodox Jewish man, a Chassid, from Borough Park named Chaim Kanner. I made friends with this man on my many trips to New York City at that time and bought a dozen or so pictures from him for the sum total of $10 apiece. It turned out that Chaim Kanner had traveled internationally for decades, been in a dozen, 2 dozen, 3 dozen different countries on assignment, worked for advertising agencies, sold his work to newspaper and magazines, yet still kept his traditional roots and his traditional garb. I mean, he wore his payas and his hat and his black coat every day as he was standing out on the streets selling his photographs. He was a fascinating individual, a lot of fun to sit and talk to, and of course, he made magnificent images.